Hi guys, welcome to Codocraft. So today we'll see how to install Angular and how to set up a single project. Uh, for this we have Visual Studio. So I'll provide the link how to install Visual Studio if you have not installed, and in the description. And as well, I'll provide the npm and node installation process link, which I have created a separate video for the same. So I'll provide both the links in my description of this video. So let's see what is needed for this. So I'm using Visual Studio and I've created a sample uh, space, or you can say sample memory, where I'll be using. So there are three steps basically. First, install Angular CLI. Second, create a new project, and third is run the application in your local server. Okay, so let's proceed for this. So this is the location. You can see Angular learn. So if you are thinking like how you are getting this right, so it is very simple. Just open Visual Studio file, then open folder. Once you open folder, it will give you show you the Explorer, Windows Explorer. Go to the path which you want, and then you can, once it is open, then you can go to the terminal and create a new terminal. So if you create a new terminal, you will see the same path here. So let's install uh, the Angular here. Okay, so the first step which we will follow here is npm install g for global at the rate of angular slash CLI. And there is one thing people also install, like they would put at the rate latest to get the angular latest one. So it is not really needed. So we can use this. So let's do that. So npm install -g for global, then at the rate of angular slash CLI. Okay, let's see. Yes, this is correct. So we'll hit the enter. It will take some time to install Angular CLI to your machine. Okay, so now Angular CLI is installed. So next step is you want to create a project. So it is pretty simple. Ng new is the command you should use here, and your application name. So ng new, I'll just create Angular. I'll give Angular something like Angular training. Okay, so let's this. Okay, so this will be asking you one thing like, would you like to add a Angular routing? So if you need a Angular routing in the sense, if you want only one one routing, like if you want home, you want slash contact, you might have seen multiple routings in your in different websites, right? If you want that kind of routing, and you want to, and that is very really useful when you are dealing with a bigger project, and you want to different functionality to be inside the different path, right? So that time it is really useful. So yes, it is. And the if you'll see here, the n is capital. That means it is recommended, I mean, it is recommended, like you can hit n if you are not sure about it. But yes, I prefer always to have routing. I'll put y. So here there are four choices it is giving: CSS, SCSS, SAS, SSS, SAS, and less. So whichever CSS kind, if you are familiar with CSS, you choose CSS, it's default. And if you are familiar with SCSS, you can go for SCSS. If you are good with SAS, you can go for that. If you are good with less, you can go for that. So I always prefer CSS and SCSS mostly. So I'll give CSS for this one. Okay, so now as you can see, this is the installation is completed. We can see the successfully initializing it and all those things, right? Let's cd to the drive. Okay, so the drive, cd to the new directory which we've created. So it is Angular training. Okay, let's cd to the this project Angular training. So if you're not sure what is cd, cd is change directory. I think everybody would be knowing. So okay, so let's put it here. Then we are here. So I'm just cleaning the screen. Okay, so now if I'll so I'm in this directory. Okay, so if you want, you can directly open that directory as well. Okay, so I'll just open it here. It is inside Angular learn Angular training, right? So I'll just take this one and open it directly. So you will see this is directly on this. All these things are created. I can create a new terminal, and you, we're there. Here I can just do the third step. What is that? Ng serve, right? To open the application. We can do that here. Run the application in local server ng serve. So okay, so what I'll do is ng serve. Okay, you can do ng serve, and also you can do ng serve open, or you can do ng serve o. So what will do, it will open the default browser and open your server. So I'll do just ng server. So we'll see if we'll do ng serve. So it will run the local server, run your application in your local server, and it will give you the port number on which it is running. So that particular port number along with the local host, if you will hit together in a browser, you will see your application running there. That we'll see shortly. Let's wait for this. So basically this process is involved in your compilation from all this TS file, TypeScript file. So if you guys want to learn about the TypeScript, I have separate video series in my channel. You can go and check out the TypeScript, and that will be really useful if you will do this. Okay, so if you'll see, it is compiled successfully, and the browser application bundle is also generated successfully, and it is running. And which port is listening to this? 4200 port is listening to this. So Angular Live Development Server is listening on localhost 4200. So if I'll go here and uh, I'll just open a browser. Yes, this is the I just wanted to uh, show you guys this one as well. This is the Angular document. You can go ahead and see the Angular document, all the process. These things are pretty much clear there. So always prefer to go for the Angular documentation for any kind of doubts and all. That is very much good and is well documented. Okay, so this is your application now, which you have opened right now. So this is our application. So if you want to see whether this application is